Good morning, children. I am Ravi, social teacher from Dr. Bishan School. I hope you all are fine. After a long time, we are again in the social class. Today, our topic is continents and oceans. Our topic is continents and oceans. Children, open your textbook. Lesson 2, page number 7. You see, children, page number 7, topic 2, continents and oceans. In the previous lesson, we discussed about our sun and our planets. Among all the 8 planets, our planet is also there in our solar system. Our planet name is called the Earth. We all know it occupies the 3rd place from the sun. And we also know the Earth is the only planet which supports the life. Why? We all know, we discussed in the first lesson. Why means because it having a sufficient water and correct sunlight, it supports all the living beings. But the same Earth has the 2 futures. How many futures? 2 futures. The 2 futures are continents and oceans. Once you see in the page number 7. Page number 7. Here a small picture is given, you see. Here you see a small picture is given in page number C. Under the picture there was an word is there. Oceanographer. These are the key points, keywords. The first keyword today in the topic is oceanographer. Oceanographer. Children, you know who is the oceanographer? Okay, I will give the answer. Oceanographer is a person who studied about the oceans. They go deep into the water and studies about what the things happening deep in the water, especially in the ocean. His name is called the oceanographer. You underline in the page 7, you see here picture is given, with the word is given in the line 1. There was sentence is given, a oceanographer is a person who studied about the oceans. Children, you see, you open the page 2, page 8. Page 8. We already know about the Earth. The Earth is the 3rd planet. It is named as a blue planet and also water planet. It is the only planet gives supporting for the life. And also the shape of the Earth is called the oblate sphere. It's sphere is oblate sphere. The shape of the Earth is called the oblate sphere. Actually, we learned in the previous lesson the shape of the Earth is oblate sphere. It's not in a spherical shape, it's not in a round shape, but it is in a oblate sphere. What is called an oblate sphere? Oblate is nothing but a shape which in the center and goes to the up, become very small, and goes down, it will become very small. It is called the oblate sphere. Its center is very big, and we goes to the up, it became very narrow. We goes to the bottom, it became narrow. This shape we called as an oblate sphere. This sphere is an oblate sphere. The same Earth 2 futures. One is called the Earth has 2 main futures. One is called the continent and one is called as an oceans. Now children, we are moving into the first part of the first future of our Earth is called the continents. continents. What is called a continent? What is called a continent? A continent is a huge land masses that are on the earth's surface. Again, you see Nana in the page number 8, you can see here continents. What are called continents, Nana? Continents are large land masses on the earth's surface. Again, you underline here with the pencil. Continents are large land masses on the earth's surface are called the continents. There are 7 continents on this planet Earth. First one, Asia. See in the textbook part, in the page number 8, on the number wise they are given. There are 7 continents are there. First one, Asia. Second one, Africa. Third one, North America. Fourth one, South America. Fifth one, Antarctica. Sixth one, Europe. Seventh one, Antarctica. Seventh one, Australia. Yeah, see children, first one is called Asia, second one Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, Australia. Among all these continents, Asia is the biggest one. Asia is the biggest continent among all the continents. Can you guess what is the smallest one? Can you guess what is the smallest one? Smallest one. Smallest one. Biggest is Asia, smallest is Australia. All these 7 continents, people are inhabited there. But only one continent is there, Antarctica. Antarctica. Except these continents, now all the among 6 continents, the people are living there. But except this continent, name called the Antarctica. I think you get a doubt, sir. All the 6 continents are of the people. Why on the Antarctica? Simple, Anna. Antarctica is also called as an white continent. Why it is called a white continent? Because the complete Antarctica continent is completely covered with the thick ice sheet. Thick ice sheet are also called the snow. The complete Antarctica continent is completely covered with the snow. Completely covered with the snow. Not only little part, complete the continent. From complete the continent is covered with the ice. Why? Because here the continent don't have a rainfall. Here only it is having only snowfall complete the year. And also it was located in the south part of the globe. To south part of this planet. In the same time it is covered with the snow. It is also called in a white continent. It not supports the living for the people there, because there is no land there to cultivate the crops, and there is no water to drink, there is no sufficient sunlight there to grow the plants. That's why it is not supported. Again, once black continent, North America, South America, Antarctica, Australia. See children, here I am showing you the world map here for you. These are the continents are here. Here in the yellow part, North America. Down, why? Because South America, it was lying in the south side of the globe. It's called as South America. It lies in the north part, it is called North America. In the center, you see Europe. Down to the Europe, it is called the Africa. Down to the Europe, it is called the Africa, and here it is called the Asia. Asia is the biggest continent among all the continents, and here red color is given here now. This is the Australia continent, and it is also smallest continent among the all the continents. These are the 7 continents: North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia. You see here the Antarctica. Here in the map also it is given with the white color. The white color indicates the completely covered with the snow. That's why it is called as a white continent. Also because there are no human beings there to living there. This is the story of the 7 continents. Children, you see here in the page 8, here also the map is given here for you. In the map here, the yellow South America, the green North America, red Africa, orange Europe, green Asia, and you also see children there in the page number 8 in the textbook part there is given a picture is given here. In that picture you can see all the continents are with different colors. You see here in the South Africa, in the down, in the above you can see in the North America, in the down South America. If you coming into the center, it is called the Africa. Above the Africa, it is called the Europe. And besides the Africa and the Europe, there was a big color is given here with a green color. It is called the Asia. It is the biggest continent. Down to the Asia in red color, there was a small continent is there. It is called the Europe. And you can see down here, Australia, and the down you can see here the Antarctica. You can see the Antarctica. These are all the 7 continents are part of our the earth. Now we can see it down to the page 8 oceans. Now second future of the earth. Second feature of the earth is called the oceans. Only we learned about the continents. Continents are the large land masses on the earth. Continents are the large land masses on the earth. They are the 7. Now our topic is called the oceans. You have a doubt, children? Sir, continents means large land masses, but what are called oceans? About nothing but oceans called the largest water bodies on the earth's surface. The largest salty water bodies on the earth's surface located on the earth are called the oceans. See children, in the page number 8 given in the first sentence, you down to the last paragraph in the page number 8, you underline with the pencil or the pen. In the textbook part you given see here. In the last part, page number 8. Oceans are the large salty water bodies that are located on our earth's surface. These are called the oceans. Coming into the previous topic, continents are 7, but oceans are 3. How many are there? 5. You see, again you coming into page number 9. According to the biggest to the smallest one, they given here in the textbook part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many oceans are there? There are 5 oceans. Namely, first one is called the Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean. Second one is called the Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean. Third one, Southern Ocean, Southern, Southern Ocean. Fourth one called the Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean. Last but not least, Arctic Ocean. Arctic Ocean. You see, there are five oceans, namely Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Southern Ocean, Indian Ocean, and Arctic Ocean. Coming into the Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean is the biggest ocean among all the five oceans. It is the biggest ocean. It is the biggest ocean and it covers the nearly 1/3 of the Earth's surface. Nearly it covers the 1/3 of the Earth's surface. Biggest water, salty water body on the planet. Pacific Ocean. It covers the 1/3. Clearly remain, children. Listen properly. It's a very bit coming from the workbook part. It covers the 1/3 of the earth portion, and also the deepest point in the oceans. The deepest point in the among all the five oceans is located in the Pacific Ocean. The point name is called the Mariana Trench. Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench was located near the name is called the Japan. The deepest point in the ocean is Mariana Trench and it is located in the Japan. Children, you know very interesting fact here. In the Mariana Trench, the deepest point is 1000 meters. If you can dip our Himalaya mountain in that Mariana Trench, it will dip in that point. Our Himalaya mountains are highest in the world, but the range is 8,848. But the deepest in the Pacific Ocean is Mariana Trench. Deepest point is 10,000 meters, more than 10,000 meters. If you dip our Himalayas in the Mariana Trench, still there was 2,000 meters are safe there. That much of deep it is. It's the biggest ocean. It is located in the Japan. Now the second one is called the Atlantic Ocean. You see, the Atlantic Ocean is between the Africa and the India. If you see the world map, you see here. If you see the world map, here the east and the west, you can see the Pacific Ocean. And now we're talking about the Atlantic Ocean, which is lies between the two continents. Name is called the India and the Africa. The between the place of the Africa and the India, the water body name is called the Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean. It occupies the what? It's occupy the 1/5 of the Earth's surface. It's occupy the surface and it's occupy the 1/5 of the Earth's surface. Now we are talking about the Southern Ocean. Southern was nothing but an Antarctic Ocean. It is some part of the Atlantic Ocean and the Indian Ocean. Actually, there are the five oceans. But the Southern Ocean is named why? Because it is some part of the Indian Ocean and some part of the Atlantic Ocean is called as a name Southern Ocean. Now coming into the fourth one, Indian Ocean. Why it is called the Indian Ocean? Because the ocean which is very near to a country named called the India, that's why it is called the Indian Ocean. Because it is called the Indian Ocean. The country, the ocean which is very near to the country name is called the India, that's why it is called the Indian Ocean. Now, last but not least, we are going to another ocean name is called the Arctic Ocean. The Arctic Ocean lies in the north part of the globe, or north part of our planet. It is very, very cold and it's called the Arctic Ocean. It is some part of the ocean is located in the north part and some part are completely covered with the polar regions. Polar regions means they are very, very cold. It's completely water body, salty water body, which located in the north part of the earth surface, and the most of the ocean is located in the polar circles. Polar circles. Today we learn about the continents and the oceans, and today we get another word polar, and it is called the polar. What is polar? You see, children, in this lesson, the point is called the North Pole, and bottom point is called the South Pole. POLAR polar regions. These North Pole polar regions are the North Hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Last one of the southern hemisphere are always covered with the ice and very, very cold for year long. These are called the polar regions, where they are situated in the at the end of the north pole, at the end of the south pole. Today, children, once you see conclusion, today we discuss about the continent in the oceans. There are the 7 continents, and the 5 oceans are there. In the page number 7 and page number 8 and the page number 9, today we discussed about the continents and the oceans. After completing this lesson, this topic, once you revise the textbook part, what I teach it to you today, and underline the key sentences which I stressed once or twice today when going on the lesson, and write in a rough book part, and write all the keywords, and write the 7 continents and the 5 oceans, and point out in the globe, point out in a map which is given in the textbook or the workbook, and be ready for the tomorrow's next topic about the continents drift. I hope have a nice day. Thank you.